So, hot start today, 2 goals, 12 minutes right off the bat. Obviously, you saw this team last week, but how helpful is it, to still settle the nerves to come out hot like that and get a couple early goals and get your foot on the gas?
Oh, it was brilliant start. I mean, yeah, it was a hot and humid day, and this is what you're going to get in Pittsburgh in the summer. So we had to adapt to it, and we adapted pretty well. There was ebbs and flows. We struggled a little bit about the 25th, 30th minute because of the heat, but we got a pretty deep bench, to say the least. And yeah, but a really smart start, some great goals. I think we could have put maybe a third or fourth one in the first half. It wasn't to be. A decent cross by Falk into, I think it was Evan with a snap header and a great save by the goalkeeper to keep it at 2. But we just went in back at halftime and spoke about a few things and sorted some things out, and then our quality showed from the bench in the second half. So it was a good performance. Second week, I think we improved from the first week. I know that we improved from the first week, and it's just a matter of small gains, week in and week out, day in and day out. So yeah, we're excited about where we're at right now, certainly.
And so, speaking of where you're at, you've got these 2 home wins wrapped up, 6 points in your first 2. You now go on the road for three straight games. So how important is it to sort of set this foundation, knowing that you're going to go into some more hostile environments and face a little bit, of a stiffer challenge away from home for a couple weeks in a row?
Yeah, really good question. I mean, basically we got to play our style, our way. No matter where we're at, no matter we play at home, no matter we play away, we got to play on the front foot. We got to certainly play the way that we train, and we got to have a transfer from our training sessions into the match. Sure. Every team's going to be a little bit different. They're going to show a couple little different things. We're going to have to adapt to what they're doing, certainly. But we're focusing most of our attention on us and what we can do and our quality and how we can get better. And that's the key. I mean, I think a lot of coaches, I think a lot of clubs want to focus on the opponent a little bit too much, maybe. Yeah, we have to respect our opponent, and we know what we're going to get with Erie. Erie's going to be very competitive, highly energized. They're going to want to come on out in front of their fans Memorial Day weekend and showcase, and we're going to have to match their intensity for sure. But it's about how we play, how we want to control the game. No matter where we're playing this year, we want to imprint our style in the game. I think our fans were excited about the quality that we showed on the field, the goals that we scored, the intensity that we showed, the energy that we have. The positive vibes that we have, and it's a tight team. It's always been a tight team. Still City is a brotherhood, so we're going to bring that intensity no matter where we're at.
And so the next home game would then be June 8th. Obviously, that's the big doubleheader with the men's women's team, all the academy kids coming out. And we were having a conversation up in the booth, actually, where even comparing to a few years ago, where a lot of the guys coming in off the bench for the first team games were sort of younger guys who were still being blooded with the first team. And now you look at sort of the talent you have at your disposal. You have guys who came up through the academy who are veterans, who have been here for years now and know how it goes and bring the next guys along. How important is it to sort of have that bottom to top setup, celebrate that, and keep it going?
Yeah, it's what it's all about. I mean, this is a proper club, with the pyramidal structure, and we have a top team, the first team that's at the top of our pyramid, and as clubs should go, we have a wonderful balance on our first team. We have, today we played with an under 19 player and Luke Fiskus, and last week we played with Luke and of course Ben Conti, and more and more of our young ones are going to be coming up from our academy system. They should, because if you're good enough, then you're old enough, and that's something that we preach. And but to your point, great question again. I mean, it is about balance, and it's about organizing a team, organizing a squad, so that you have your young and you have your experience, and you have your players in between, and pushing the culture. The culture is a togetherness, a certain bond, and no matter how old you are, we can respect the game, we can respect one another, and continue to grow the game and grow the club certainly for future years. We're excited where we're at because, again, I think we have a very good culture and we have very good players coming through the ranks. So exciting times for sure.